the church do? Well, often people wonder, what does the church do, or what does the church make? What is its product? Sometimes we have a hard time thinking about something that's, outside of our worldly kind of models. And so, if the church were a business, what would it produce? In every business you have inputs and outputs. You have something that goes into the factory and something that comes out of the factory. So if you were to think of the church, here's our factory. We've got the windows here, and here's a factory. We've got the factory door here and a factory door here, and here's the smokestack. And in any factory, you've got inputs, things coming in, and then products going out. That, in a sense, in any sort of manufacturing process, there's a transformation that takes place. From, outside the factory, it gets pulled in, a transformation takes place, and then it gets shipped off, or sent out, as it were. So, for the church, if the church were kind of imagined as a manufacturing place, or what would the church do or make? And, of course, clearly, the church is about people. Not about things. It's about the people for whom Jesus died. The people whom God calls into his love. And so the people are the input. In any church, it's the people that are the input. And then they come into the church. So now this is a church. So we'll make our smokestack into a little cross, right? And inside the church, this is where the transformation takes place of bringing people, transforming them through Christ's grace, through the power of the Holy Spirit. And what we're producing are Christians. We're producing Christians who go out and serve the world in God's name and in his love. And so, again, the work of, a good factory, a good church, is a church that takes in lots of people and produces lots of Christians and sends them out into the world. As we say in our liturgy, go forth in peace. But the important thing is, go forth, right? Go forth in peace to love and serve the Lord. And so, of course, in the church, in a kind of in a manufacturing plant, you have you have machines that do this. They're stamping widgets or something, and you're taking steel in, and you're making widgets, and you ship the widgets out. And so what is the equivalent in the church, in its manufacturing plant? And, of course, the equivalent in the church are, because the church is about people, it's people and programs. That's the role, in the sense that our leaders, the staff, the lay leaders, our volunteers, the programs, they're in the business of making this transformation happen. And so, of course, the more investment you have in the church, the more Christians we are called to make. So, in a sense, if we are called to bring the world to know Christ's love and send them out to love and serve the Lord, it stands as a matter of reason that we need to have more machines. We need to have more programs and more staff, more leaders, more volunteers to help us do this important work of transforming people, to allow God to transform the world